Graders. My name is Miss Swanson, and this is going to be a lesson about the events that led up to North Dakota becoming a state. By the end of this lesson, you're going to be able to identify the events that led to North Dakota becoming into a state, and you're going to be able to organize events into the correct order depending on the date that they happen. Let's jump right in. All right, we're going to put our thinking caps on real quick. And did you know that North Dakota has a very long and interesting history? Many people did many different things to help make North Dakota what it is today. We are going to take a look at some of the many events that brought North Dakota into statehood. Could you tell me what are some of the things that you might have already learned about that led North Dakota into statehood? Go ahead and pause this video and think for a minute or two. All right. You might have already learned about things like the Louisiana Purchase, Lewis and Clark, and even the Native Americans that lived here before the Europeans came. Here are some websites that I would like you to go check out for a few minutes. Just kind of explore them and especially pay attention to the dates different things happened. Go ahead and pause this video and explore for a few minutes. All right, now that you have explored those websites, I want you to take out the graphic organizer that I have provided for you that you will see on the right of this, to the right of this slide, that is titled Events That Led North Dakota into Statehood. First step, I want you to cut out the boxes on the top. I'll give you a few minutes to do that. Go ahead and pause the video while you do this. Now, I know you've already explored the websites for a few minutes. I want you to go back into those websites and find all of these different events, and then you're going to glue or tape the boxes according to the correct date on the bottom. Take a few minutes and complete this, and then you will come back and see how you do. And then this is just the answer key to see how you did. First thing that happened was that the Native Americans lived here for thousands of years before anybody came and explored the land. Then in 1682, the Europeans arrived. Robert de La Salle claimed much of the land west of the Mississippi for France. And then in 1738, the first European to explore North Dakota was the French fur trader Pierre de Veranderie. Pardon me if I said that wrong. He established trade with the Mandan villages along the Missouri River, which the Mandan villages are Native Americans. During this time, settlers from eastern North Dakota began to come to the United States. The first permanent settlement was built in Pembina, and this was in the 1800s. And then in 1803, the Louisiana Purchase happened. The United States bought most of North Dakota from France. After the Louisiana Purchase in 1804, President Thomas Jefferson sent the explorers Lewis and Clark to explore and map out the new territory. To bear the harsh winters, they had to build a fort in Mandan. Remember the Native American village on the Missouri River. This is where they met Sacagawea, who was French trader Toussaint Charbonneau's Native American wife. Again, I apologize if I said that wrong. And then finally in 1818, the North Dakota is part of the Missouri Territory. And then in 1861, finally, the Dakota Territory is established. Reminder that the Dakota Territory isn't just North Dakota. It is much larger than that. And then in 1862, the Homestead Act was passed, and people started to settle more and move in North Dakota. Finally, in 1889, North Dakota finally became the 39th state in the United States of America. Thank you for participating, and I hope you learned something about North Dakota becoming a state. Have a great day.